Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, June 12th. You'll be interested to know. 39 years ago, today, in 1987, President Ronald Reagan stood at the Brandenburg Gate and delivered a stirring appeal for freedom, famously urging, "Tear down this wall," to confront the city's division. That bold public challenge galvanized international support for peaceful change and highlighted the power of moral leadership in advancing reunification and democratic ideals. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Friday in Encinitas. This morning it's looking fair with waves at 3 to 4 feet. Conditions are clean early, but shift to fair by 8 a.m. as winds pick up slightly. Expect choppy conditions later in the day as onshore winds increase to 10 miles per hour by 1 p.m. and hold steady. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with a 2-foot incoming high tide, when the south-southwest swell is 3 feet at 14 seconds, and the onshore wind is 2 miles per hour. The first high tide on Friday will be 3.5 feet, just before 8:30 a.m., followed by a 2-foot low tide at 1. The nearshore buoy at Beacons reads 71 degrees for the water temperature. Saturday brings clean conditions with consistent 3+ foot waves early on, but expect choppy conditions as the wind picks up later. Sunday sees a steady increase in swell, delivering clean waves ranging from 3 to 5 feet, especially in the morning. Monday remains fair with 3 to 4+ foot waves, but choppy conditions develop as the day progresses. This morning, it's partly sunny, and it feels like 71 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 8, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:40. It looks like we're in for some partly sunny skies today, with a high near 72 and a light northwest breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 74. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy conditions with a low around 68 and calm winds around 4 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday through Tuesday will be mostly sunny to partly sunny with highs near 72 and northwest winds around 10 miles per hour on Saturday. Nights will be mostly cloudy with lows in the mid-60s near 66 to 67. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, new parking restrictions are coming to coastal parking lots from La Jolla to Ocean Beach. The California Coastal Commission recently approved San Diego's plan to change existing parking restrictions at more than 35 coastal area parking lots. These changes will include new nighttime vehicle closure hours, gates, and time-limited parking. The city cited increased nighttime criminal activity and a rise in overnight parking by individuals living in vehicles as reasons for the changes. Residents have expressed support, noting that the new restrictions will benefit neighborhood safety and reduce noise. However, some opponents argue that the changes discriminate against visitors seeking beach access. Now on to sports. South Korea got their World Cup campaign off to a winning start by beating the Czech Republic 2-1 on Thursday, after finally converting some of the many chances they created. Until the 80th minute mark, it seemed that the Czechs would punish the Koreans' wastefulness, but substitute Oh Hyun-ju scored the decisive goal in a Guadalajara stadium that was far from full. Son Heung-min's Koreans had dominated the first half but were unable to find the net. An entertaining second half began with the Czechs scoring against the run of play, as Ladislav Kretzy powered a header past Korean goalkeeper Kim Sung-ju. Hwang In-beom finally made the Korean pressure pay with a clever equalizer before assisting Oh's goal. When the final whistle sounded, Sun sank to the turf in joy. South Korea faces co-host Mexico on June 18th. In local sports, the Padres are rolling. After salvaging a split against Cincinnati with a 5-4 win Wednesday, San Diego heads to Baltimore this afternoon to open a 3-game series against the Orioles. Griffin Canning takes the mound at 4:05, facing off against Shane Baz. Fernando Tatis Jr. has been the spark plug lately. He's hitting .359 in June with a .903 OPS after struggling early in the season. The work behind the scenes is finally paying dividends. San Diego sits at 35-32, second in the NL West, but clinging to the final wildcard spot by half a game. This road trip to Camden Yards is a crucial test as the team looks to build momentum heading into the second half. Meanwhile, the Chargers have locked in safety Derwin James Jr. on a 3-year extension worth $75.6 million, making him one of the league's highest paid at the position. They've also signed first-round pick Akeem Messeter, the outside linebacker taken 22nd overall. With mandatory minicamp starting June 16th, the Bolts are ramping up what could be a competitive 2026 campaign under Jim Harbaugh and new offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel. In top news, socioeconomic factors are becoming biologically embedded in children's brains. According to a study in the journal Science, the most powerful influences on brain development involve socioeconomic opportunities. The analysis of more than 2,309 and 10-year-olds revealed that environmental factors linked to household income, education, and neighborhood quality correspond to observable brain differences in MRI scans. Scott Merrick, the study's first author, stated, "Something is going on in these neighborhoods." The research emphasizes the significant impact of our environment on brain development. It suggests a reevaluation of earlier studies that overlooked socioeconomic factors. In business news, SpaceX is officially set for the largest initial public offering on record. Elon Musk's reusable rocket company is raising $75 billion, selling 555 million shares for $130 apiece, according to a filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission. This deal values SpaceX at $1 trillion, making it the 7th most valuable United States company, ahead of Tesla. SpaceX's Nasdaq debut is today, and the public will have their first opportunity to invest in the 24-year-old company. However, betting on SpaceX at this price is largely a wager on Musk, as the company is burning cash and is significantly smaller by revenue than its trillion-dollar peers. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged for the week at about $63,000. Ethereum is down 1% to just under 1,700, and XRP is down 1% to $1.14. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them sunny morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Ancient squirrel droppings from Arctic permafrost contain fascinating DNA from mammoths, bison, horses, and big cats. Researchers analyzed these prehistoric droppings, revealing a remarkable genetic snapshot of ancient life in Canada's rugged Yukon. Though the genetic material of large creatures was found, the ground squirrels were opportunistic omnivores, consuming a variety of plant material, fungi, and insects. These ancient droppings, dating back around 700,000 years, preserve exceptional environmental DNA, offering insights into megafaunal evolution and extinction. The study highlights the unexpected mysteries found in overlooked remains, paving the way for future discoveries. And in entertainment news, exclusive sources indicate that the first day worldwide of Steven Spielberg's Alien feature, Disclosure Day, is around $12 million. This includes $6 million from overseas markets and $6 million from domestic previews that began at 2 p.m. today. The movie is expected to reach around $65 million worldwide, with approximately $35 million domestically. The Rotten Tomatoes critical score stands at 82%, higher than Spielberg's War of the Worlds and AI, but lower than Close Encounters of the Third Kind. In the United Kingdom and Ireland, $1 million represents a strong 36% market share, ranking at number 1. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and historian, Henry Adams. And he said, "A teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Encinitas.